Welcome back to Old School, New School podcast, episode 49. I'm Chester, I'm New School.
I'm Scott, I'm Old School. And we're week 2?
Yeah, week 2.
Week 2. But before all that happens, while we were recording last week, I'm not sure if anybody knows this, but Aaron Rodgers got injured.
Yeah.
On like the third play of the game. We want to give you
our perspective.
The Packer fan perspective.
Yes.
That you may not have heard. You've heard a lot of people talk about this.
Yeah.
Last week. We're getting to it now because I think there's a different perspective.
Yeah.
Okay. What's the first thing?
A little sad won't be able to get that first rounder because he got injured.
Right.
It's still a second rounder, so I'm not mad about it. And I don't want to be mad because he got injured, right? I want to feel bad for him, and it's like if you want someone to get injured, you're just a terrible person.
Yeah, you never wish for an injury.
No.
Injuries stink, and it's if he never plays again. It's sad that this is the way that he is going out. He will probably play again.
Yeah.
It seems like he plans to. We'll see.
Yeah.
He wants to do it by the end of this year, but depending on where the Jets are, does it make sense for him to come back?
Yeah,
at the end of the year. But I think he's saying like if they make the playoffs, but that's.
But he'll also be so rusty, right?
It's a long shot right now.
Yeah.
But so we didn't want him to get hurt, but we did kind of want to see him struggle, get beat up behind that line.
Yeah.
That offensive line.
But we never want him to get hurt.
No.
And especially not as serious as it is.
Oh yeah, it's horrible.
Yeah,
it's bad.
Terrible.
It's like for what, you wonder if there's karma in the world. What he put Packers fans through the last couple of years, where he wouldn't restructure his contract.
Yeah.
Always had to be the highest payer. Wouldn't show up for training camp.
Yeah.
And then he goes
all
to the Jets.
Yeah. Takes pay cuts and then.
Yeah, he goes to the Jets and he takes a pay cut and he's there. It kind of he was kind of twisting the knife. So you wonder if somebody's like, a little karma for Mr. Rodgers. Yeah. I don't know if I believe in that. It happened. He's old.
Yeah, he's really old.
He's not a young guy.
No.
But that's basically what we wanted to say.
Yeah.
Didn't want him hurt. It's a bummer for him. I wasn't towards the end of his Packer life. I wasn't the hugest fan of the guy.
Yeah,
on his personal level as well as his playing level, because he said this again. Bet against me. I gotta be honest with you, Aaron. People have been betting against you for like the last 5 years, and you have not held up your end of the bargain.
Yeah, I mean,
sure, you won some MVPs.
Yeah.
Any Super Bowl trophies?
One.
12 years ago. What's he done lately? Nothing.
NFC Championships.
A bunch of losses in the NFC Championship.
Especially to the 49ers.
So he's just been playing this card. Bet against me, and I'm like, man. You haven't been living up to that. Unless his goal was to win MVPs. And congratulations. Anyway.
But can't take away that he's one of the greatest quarterbacks of all time.
Not at all. He's a great quarterback.
Yeah.
He's just, I think he's a little past his prime. Okay, next let's talk about, speaking of which, what happened to the Packers?
I'm not going to blame it on any players. I'm going to be honest. I'll put a little bit of blame on maybe A.J. Dillon, not that saying he's a bad player at all. I think he's a good player. But, when you have him as your starting running back, he's a bruiser. He's out there to get those 2-yard gains.
And he didn't get them.
And he didn't get them, right? Like, that was his job. And, he's not an elusive back. He's a bulldozer kind of guy. Yeah. And, he's, like we say, he's... like the tight ends, he got the tree trunks for feet and, just tripping all over the place. Yeah. Like,
it's a bummer. They blew it.
Yeah, no, they blew it. 12-point lead.
LaFleur turned into Mike McCarthy against Seattle. 3 runs and a punt. You have these people on your team. Trust in them. Granted, I heard, Jordan didn't look so great in the fourth quarter. Jordan Love. he kind of got a little skittish. But anybody who wasn't expecting this doesn't, this isn't that surprising. They're going to have growing pains. They're going to have bad losses.
I mean, I don't know if you can even blame that on Jordan Love, though, because, as much as he is a young quarterback, even if you're up by 12 going into the fourth quarter, you can't let that happen, one. And two, when you have 6 offensive plays in you have 9 offensive plays in the entirety of the fourth quarter and barely double-digit yards.
Yeah.
It doesn't help you, one. And the defense is so tired. Bijan Robinson, 2, Joe Barry. I'm not gonna throw a bunch of shade on you, but I don't know, man. I understand defense was super tired. I think that, when you do the same 4-man rush and the people drop back into coverage and they're running the ball 50 times, it's not going to do anything. Bijan Robinson is a great player, top 10 pick. I mean, I think he's a very good running back, and he had a great game. But when they're running all over you, got to change up the scheme a little bit, right?
Yeah. We both wanted him gone as the defensive coordinator.
Yeah.
So.
I'm after that.
And that's on LaFleur.
Yeah.
He should have. Yeah.
After that 2020 season where when they lost in the NFC Championship to the Buccaneers and Tom Brady won the Super Bowl, that was my year where I was like, oh, Joe Barry's not a very good defensive coordinator, and been saying this for a while now, and yet he keeps his job because,
whatever.
But.
All right, let's get on from this.
Yeah, okay.
That's
enough of Packers.
Enough complaining.
And people were out, but it's not any excuse for you to lose the game when you're out by 12 in the fourth quarter.
Exactly.
Anyways,
okay.
Next subject.
I need a yes or no answer. I'm just gonna ask you questions. Yeah. Are the Dolphins good? Yes or no? Just easy.
I don't know.
Yes or no? You gotta say.
Yes, they're good.
Are the Cowboys good? The answer is yes. The Cowboys are good.
Okay. The way they've played these past 2 weeks, they have looked really good.
Yeah. Are the Broncos good?
No. I don't know if that was even.
Are the Giants good?
No. As much as you came back, I don't know. It's the Cardinals.
Are the Lions good?
Yeah, I think they will make the wild card spot, and they will win the division.
Then there wouldn't be a wild card.
Then not a wild card. I think they'll win the division and be the divisional person.
I think the Packers are going to win the division, to be honest.
I don't think so.
Okay, I don't know. We were going to do one more topic, but I think we'll leave it till next week because it's not a time-intensive thing. And we've been going kind of long anyway. Mm-hmm. That's it. You got any questions? Put them in the comments. Mm-hmm. Don't come at us in the comments. And I don't know, the Browns are playing right now or something. Couple games. It's Monday night. We record on Monday nights now. Yeah. It seems silly, but I don't know.
And our picks were terrible. Well, my picks were
terrible. My
Your
picks were great. I'm awesome.
Doesn't matter. Last year I came back on him.
Nah, okay, anyway.
Yeah, anyways.
Have a good week.
Good week, and see you guys next time.
Yeah, peace.